Alright, what's up everyone? Sean here, and welcome to another channel update for the month and reviewing on April and stuff like that, and looking forward to what is coming up for May as well. So this month of May, or excuse me, this month of April has been really uh, drastic in terms of like how things are going, especially with what's going on with YouTube. Kind of wanted to talk about that in another video, but maybe I'll probably somewhat spill the beans here. So basically, for those who don't know already, YouTube has been going through some drastic changes in regards of the whole advertising thing that happened with Wall Street Journal and stuff like that. And basically, ads were showing up on these inappropriate videos where it was showing some racist slander and derogatory and just basically bad words in the title, and Wall Street Journal kind of showed that in an article, and the big advertisers kind of pulled out from YouTube, and that means all the big money or the big ad revenue that everyone's been earning over the past or these many years is now pretty much gone, or at least it's dwindling down really fast, and YouTube is trying their hardest and fastest to get this all resolved and stuff like that, trying to give the advertisers the tools to have their videos or have their advertisements not show up on certain videos that have profanity, inappropriate language or images and stuff like that. Anything appropriate in their eyes, they can pretty much check off or check it on the list and not have it show up on videos. But the problem is that all the big YouTubers that that kind of fall still within the guidelines, but still talk about controversial stuff, are the ones getting hit as well, really hard in terms of what they've been earning over the past few months now. It's been pretty bad from what I've heard and what it seems like. Even H3H3's been on that, and it's really unfortunate that that this is all happening so fast, and it's happening faster than YouTube can keep up. So a lot of people are really considering going elsewhere for right now, at least, and it's even to the point where I have to do something about that pretty quickly. So so kind of tying into the real life stuff, I've actually been doing other ventures such as Postmates and stuff like that, and I actually signed up kind of recently for Lyft and did that for 4 days now. It's been pretty good. I feel like Lyft does bring in more money here and there than Postmate. Otherwise, Postmates is not a bad way to earn some pocket money if you feel like delivering food to people in your city. But reason being is that even my channel is getting hit by these kinds of things, along with the bigger YouTube channels, and I'm not making it nearly enough to my satisfaction, or I just want to make sure I earn enough for each month to be able to pay off school and pay off all the necessities before I actually go ahead and start buying stuff, or go out and eat and hang out with friends, and or buy Pokemon cards and stuff like that. Been really careful about that, so I'm okay. It's just that I now have to be really careful and make sure I have the money to do the things I want to do. I definitely will buy the video games first for this channel, so that way this channel can keep going. And at this point, all the video games are considered assets, so I will get those assets first, and then buy all the extra stuff that I want to get. And of course, the biggest priorities is my school loan and some debts that I've been paying, over a couple of years. I'm paying off the car, and paying off certain things with my family, and just want to make sure I make enough. So that's why I've been doing Lyft and Postmate Not at the same time, but over the past couple of weeks, and it's not bad. Like I said, it's just really, really scary for people who are actually doing or trying to do YouTube full time, and they've been earning money that way. But because of this, it's getting cut off drastically, and suddenly they have to come up with a solution in order to even keep themselves afloat. And they could potentially, if this keeps going, lose their home or their apartment or their place, and they have to move back with their parents, or even just they might even lose all the stuff that they've earned over these years on YouTube. And it sucks that it brings potential that some of these channels are going to go away because of this, for at least for right now anyway, if of course YouTube doesn't get this all fixed. Really funny because Twitch came out with the affiliation program, and it's like people look at it as a way of Twitch saying, hey, YouTube is screwing up right now, how about come over here and help us make money as well, with the Twitch bits and the affiliation, which leads you to the sub button, which will give you one emote, and the prerequisites are really lenient. I got my affiliation button thingy not too long ago, and if you read the guidelines on that, it's super lenient. So if you start streaming, essentially you can start getting that affiliation down the road, and it will change, of course. The guidelines will change, will update in the future. So who knows how easy or hard it's gonna be to get the affiliation later on. For right now, at least, it's really easy. So if you want to get on board, I suggest doing that now to kind of get that affiliation as soon as you can, before they make it either easier or harder. Because either way, there's gonna be a lot of people trying to get on that train, and it's gonna make things hard for everyone else to to make sure that they do get that affiliation, or they do earn that nice little revenue to keep themselves afloat, or keep their hobbies going, at least, like myself. Back on YouTube, this again, I've said this before, but this channel was never intended to be a full-time thing. It's just a hobby that happened to give back something to me. And the fact that I do still get more subscribers every month, and I still get these comments or some kind of engagement, and something, I guess, some kind of me getting some reaction from people from the internet continues to really drive me to still make these videos. And I think it's really making me feel motivated, is despite all the things that have been happening on YouTube. And of course, I have to thank you guys. I can't thank you guys enough, and I really do appreciate it. I do have other things for you guys to help support this channel as well, if you guys want to. So I have a Loot Crate sponsorship still. I have a Patreon if you want to do that. I do have a Amazon affiliation link. You can check it out in the description box below. All that is in the description box. Basically, Amazon, you can just shop as you were on a daily basis, and I can actually get something back from that. So Amazon affiliation is pretty much like the easiest way to support the channel without having to really spend a penny, really. It's kind of like a way to just be able to just shop for yourself as you were, and but at the same time help out someone, make sure to keep this afloat. And of course, Loot Crate is there as well, so you can save some percentage off on your next Loot Crate and stuff like that. All the information is down below, so be sure to check it out if you want to. It's not an absolute obligation. It's just a way to support this channel, and also other channels as well, if they offer that option as well. So of course, I'm still looking for a job, a real job, I mean, a video production job to really start my career. Still looking for that, but meanwhile, at least I have Lyft and or Postmate to kind of keep me going until then. So of course, YouTube is still helping me out with the school loans and stuff like that, which is really good. So, again, I can't thank you guys for all this, and it's helping me, do the things I need to do in life, and of course help this interest keep floating and all that stuff. So again, I can't thank you guys enough. I know I've said this like many times, but it's something I have to do, I feel like. So really, thank you guys for that, really. So yeah, anyways, I think that's pretty much it for the real life stuff. When it comes to games, I've been super stuck on Persona 5 and finished Nier Automata as of recent. Same with Persona 5 as well. And both of those games are fantastic in terms of like the quality and stuff like that. With Nier, however, I did have quite a different reaction comparing to the other people I know that played Nier Automata. They loved the shit out of the game, and they really liked the story and stuff like that. It's just wasn't as enthusiastic as the others. I still like the game. I still like the combat. I still like the characters and the world and the design and everything that Yoko Taro worked on, and of course the guys from Platinum as well. I don't know. It was just didn't really make me give off a reaction as the other people did. So I guess in a way I just didn't like it as much as the others. I still liked it. I would still give it, of course, a solid like 8 out of 10 or something. Fantastic visuals, story, music was great as well. It did have moments where it did make me feel shocked and stuff like that. But as you can probably see in the past broadcasts for you guys that have been keeping up with the streams, I did stream Nier to show that experience. But still overall, I like the game. I feel like I gave off a very similar reaction with Undertale. A lot of people liked it, but for me, it was cool. But I wasn't like, oh my god, this is mind blowing or anything like that. It's just it was very neat. Same with Nier Automata, very very awesome game, neat storytelling. Just not much to react off of for me anyway. Persona 5 though, that's a different story. That felt so satisfying to end it, and I loved every minute of it. I love the visuals and the music and the art direction and the characters, the storytelling, everything, and everything that a JRPG needed, and then some. This is my first Persona game that I've ever owned and finished, and I just loved every minute of it. I'm very much glad I was able to get my hands on it, and I would love to, at least do a review video about it. I don't know if I'm going to do a right or wrong video about it, but we'll have to see about that. And I love Persona 5. I would definitely give it a very high score. We'll have to see about that in the review video once I actually get around to make that. So that's pretty much it. And of course, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has come out. I'm working on episodes for that. We did record some videos, so I will try to get those out as soon as I can. And same with the We Have Fun videos. There are also other videos I do have to work on as well. There's just a lot of things I have on my plate to get it out there for the channel. But yeah, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is just Mario Kart. It does bring me back. They made some very awesome changes to it, like no fire hopping and the battle mode, and some of the things that they've done is just really awesome. And of course, there are some things I do want to want them to do, which is add Captain Falcon in the game first off, because everything else from F-Zero is in there except for Captain Falcon himself, the man himself, who throws out the Falcon Punch. He's not in the game, unlike, Link and the Villager and stuff like that. It's just, what the hell? It's just really weird. We even have his Mii costume, but not the man himself. And there are some other minor issues with the game as well, but for the most part, it's beautiful as always, and it's on the Switch. It looks beautiful, and it's got everything else in there. The grinding can be a little pain in the butt, trying to get those coins and unlock parts and stuff like that. Even a DLC back on the Wii U is now locked behind that unlockable. So you have to collect the coins to even get the DLC stuff, like the Mercedes-Benz stuff and all the other DLC carts and stuff like that is locked behind that. So kind of sucks, but at least you don't have to pay for it, which is pretty cool. So I believe that's pretty much it. What's been happening for me in April. When it comes to the channel, it's just more of the same, other than you know, the Let's Plays and stuff like that. We have done some of the hype casts and so on and so forth. So nothing really out of the ordinary, or nothing to really worth bring up. But for May, I will try to have myself and the guys talk about P5, since we all finished that, and have a spoiler talk for the hype cast, which will be really fun to do. And also talk about Nier Automata as well sometime in the future. And also, I do want to get my hands on Injustice 2 to, you know, probably play the game itself. But the story mode will be really interesting, since that's been the some of the most hyped things from NetherRealm itself. So I will try to do a Let's Play with Quiet, aka Chris, and also Hawke, as you may have seen him or heard him from the Hypecast. So hopefully we can get that going, and I think it would be pretty cool to check out. So Guardians 2 is coming out, and I think another movie is coming out also in May. Not too sure, but myself and Danny will try to get some reviews done. I have to actually work on the King Kong movie review and Logan as well, so try to get around to doing that. But for sure we'll try to get Guardians 2 out as much as we can, as soon as you see it and review it. So trying to get that done, and also some other videos as well. So yeah, hopefully Lyft and Postmate doesn't get too much in the way, you know, for me to, you know, do videos and stuff like that. I will try to stream more consistently as well. That's something I'm trying to work on as well on Twitch. And if you guys want to check it out, all the link is in the description box below. You can follow me if you want, and hopefully I see you guys in the chat. So that's pretty much it for the channel update for May, and reviewing on April as well. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Of course, as always, enjoyed all the content and stuff like that. And hopefully, you know, you guys keep going despite all the stuff that's been happening with YouTube. And really appreciate the support, and hopefully I you know, see you guys continue with the support and stuff like that. And it would be much appreciated to see that. If you guys have any more questions about the channel, what you know, certain videos maybe you want to see, leave them down below in the comments section. I will do my best to read them and reply to them, respond, all that good stuff. And really do appreciate with the engagement. If any of you guys have any comments. Of course, don't forget to hit the like and hit the subscribe button if you guys haven't already. Definitely always helps out the channel, and I really always do appreciate it, honestly. It's some of the biggest things I look to forward to when it comes to managing the YouTube channel, besides like the views, of course, and all that fun stuff. So again, thank you guys so much for tuning in for this video. I'll see you guys next time. Sean out.